I win at golf.
LIV is the future of golf.
Enter Donald Trump. The lucrative tournament could bring his golf empire, not to mention him personally, millions of dollars as he considers another run for president in 2024.
You're so closely associated with the city of New York. Yeah. You, of all people, understand the passion surrounding 9/11. What do you say to those family members who protested earlier this week and will be doing so again on Friday?
Well, nobody's gotten to the bottom of 9/11.
We have my phone almost on a daily basis gets calls every day from players one end.
This is my question for you, Dominique. Do you want to be in debt to the Saudis?
But isn't there a danger that you're also being seen as a tool of sports washing, an attempt to try and improve the image of a human rights abusing regime through sport, and that ultimately you could be seen as a Saudi stooge and that could tarnish your legacy? Is that you comfortable with that?
For all the focus on the tournament that was hosted by a former president obsessed with crowd sizes, there were, oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, wow. There's no crowd.
It's kind of sad. It kind of looks like some of the shots on the side
is that
of the
a rehearsal?
During the inauguration.
There was literally nobody in attendance compared to the draw for PGA events.
You said something in a Sports Illustrated interview, and you just said it again this morning. What happened to Jamal Khashoggi is awful, but I've seen the game of golf, the good that the game of golf has done throughout history. No matter how successful this tournament could ever be, it can't counteract someone being murdered, can it?
The golfers who play for LIV get their millions and hundreds of millions of dollars from Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. That fund is controlled by the Saudi Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman.
I love golf. I do. I play it. I love the PGA Tour. I love the Masters, love the Opens, love all of that stuff. I don't have to love this crap. I really don't.
Boomer Esiason said it. Many in the golf community felt it. Even with all the press LIV Golf has received, from former President Donald Trump's involvement to a plethora of coverage from Fox News via exclusive sit-downs with white supremacist favorite Tucker Carlson, the product remains low on the totem pole of American sports fans. Now, another blow has been dealt to LIV Golf. They applied for a trademark, right? And it was denied. But it was denied by Miami Beach's LIV nightclub. Golf Digest would even write, "You can't make this stuff up." Yes, LIV nightclub, where bottles flow and partying goes well into the night. More from local media, specifically the Palm Beach Post, who would write, "In the notice of opposition, the nightclub states that the trademarks are visually, phonetically, and orally similar, and the goods/services share similarities. LIV Nightclub, founded in 2008. LIV Golf, founded in 2022. The Sports Business Journal would add, the filings go on to note that LIV Miami's trademarks are registered across the globe and have been in use for 15 years. The conclusions of the filings are that consumers will believe the LIV Golf trademarks are affiliated with or endorsed by LIV Miami, and the registration of the LIV Golf trademarks will dilute the distinctive quality of the LIV Miami trademarks. More context. Both entities use the Roman numeral for 54 as their avatar, as an allusion to Studio 54, and LIV Golf for the number of viewers they get for each event. And the South Florida mainstay would not let Phil Mickelson and co. steal their brand outright. This follows a report 1 month ago that federal magistrate judge Susan Van Quillen rejected LIV's arguments that the PIF and Yasser Al-Rumayyan are protected by sovereign immunity laws because Al-Rumayyan's conduct falls within the commercial activity exception to the Foreign Sovereign Immunity Act. Should the ruling hold, it would give unprecedented access into the business dealings of the Sovereign Wealth Fund, which Saudi Arabia has long fought to keep secret. This is big. Late last month, the tour sought to add PIF and Al Rumayyan to the suit, with the motion arguing that LIV is the end result of a long contrived plan to take over professional golf as part of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030. The PIF is the primary backer of LIV, and documents the PGA Tour obtained in discovery in December alleged that PIF and Al Rumayyan were instrumental in inducing players to breach their tour contracts. The tour argues Al Rumayyan personally recruited players, played an active role in contract negotiations, and expressly approved each of the player contracts, all while knowing that these deals would interfere with the players' tour contracts. LIV argued that the PIF was a mere investor, but Van Quellen has rejected those assertions, writing, "It was evident that PIF was the moving force behind the founding, funding, oversight, and operation of LIV." So look, between the CW deal, which Boomer Esiason has even said they bought into, because there's no way the CW could afford the asking price, Fox not signing on, the amount of coverage it has received, major players who are oft injured and past their prime. Here's the question. We know that it is a endless amount of money that an entire country can put into one sport. They are also business people at the same time. They will operate at a loss for only so much time. The question I leave you with is, how long? How long do they give it operating in the red in order to preserve what they have and potentially bring this entire fiasco to a conclusion?